so much for joining today's session. It's going to be an amazing one. So it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. I forgot to send the heads up into the Telegram channel. And I hope you're all having a fantastic day. And I really pray that the network does very nicely. Like it does well today. I'm really praying that the network would just play nicely. Okay, I was in this session on my live trade on my real accounts. I took some very nice trades here actually. They were very good trades. Now we have this common point of rejection, but it's been broken. So I took some trades on this common point of rejection. We may have another push to the upside, but I'm trying to lose this money, so I really don't care about it. I want to lose this one so that we can start with a fresh. We can start with a fresh. Okay, cool. So thank you so much for joining, guys. I really appreciate you guys. Please go ahead and give us put a like. Hey Jacob, how are you? It's nice to have you here, Jacob. Yes, as we're joining the live, please and please, I would really appreciate if you can click the like button immediately. Anytime we do that, um, it increases. It tells YouTube, hey, Adeniji, Ademola, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you are feeling great today. Okay, now that we've with the accounts, now we can enter with the real amount that we want to trade with. I always like to start with something reasonable, like with a reasonable amount that is easy to load. You understand? Like I can easily load $100 now, so it makes so much sense to just go with this kind of amount in when you are practicing. You understand? So it's nice to have you here, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Please, as we're joining, let's click the like button immediately. Okay, I want us to click the like button immediately so that we can have so that we can have so that we can push YouTube to actually send notifications to the rest of our friends who are still coming. This is a very nice three bar down pattern, but I don't know why the bars came in. Yes, thank you so much, Jacob. I really appreciate you too. Thank you very much. Yes, if you are in the session, go ahead and send me a hi in the comment section. Let me give you a shout out, okay? Thank you. Just send me a hi. Let me give you a shout out quickly before we start. Guys, please go ahead and click the like button. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. This is a three bar down pattern. I know a lot of people have been asking about this pattern, so let me explain it. You see, anytime you see this three bar down pattern, you understand? We have three bar up also, but this three bar down pattern. Anytime we see this three bar down pattern, it's usually accompanied by a green candle. Yes, this particular pattern. Now, you see, this pattern itself is not a strategy. This pattern itself is more like a confluence or a confirmation. You understand? For example, maybe if you have a reason to go with the buyers, and market gives you this kind of pattern, now it solidifies your reason to actually go with the buyers. You understand? And to be able to identify it, let me show you two things to know. You see the first two candles here will be, like this second candle will engulf the first one, and the next candle will go in the same direction. Look at this now. This second candle is a Marabout candle. You can see, but you see, Marabout candle on its own does not mean anything. Marabout candle has to probably close in a supply or a demand zone, then it means something. You understand? So, like I always say, you have to always combine your reasons to take your trades. You understand? Look at this trade now. We are currently in a what they call it, in a seller's entry. You understand? If we have a gap up here now, that's the confirmation to go with the sellers, because let me tell you why. Because this is a supply area, and we have price pushing into the supply area and giving us a gap up in the sellers area. You understand? In a seller's entry. You understand? So these are the we have to be able to combine reasons, or else if we don't combine those reasons, there's no way we can be profitable. You understand? And we have to learn how to combine all these reasons. You get it, G? So thank you so much. Yeah, Mojid, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Um, I didn't even talk about the setup. Okay, you know what? Let me see if we can take this trade, then I'll talk about setups. Yes, no, I just came actually. We just started like how many minutes? Like 6 minutes ago. So you are still early, and we've not really talked about anything really as much like that. So don't worry about it. I'm about actually talking about the setup. You can see now we have a double top here. You see, anytime you have a double top, the market is telling everybody, all the sellers, it's time to sell. Yes, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. You understand? But the thing there is, oh, let me. So you have to look for the setup first. Then you have a confluence. Then you have confirmations. You understand? Now, if you don't see the confirmation, you are not going to take the trade. It's as simple as that. And you see, confirmations are gap up. You understand? Round numbers. Those are confirmations. They are different from. Oh, I'm not sure if I've enabled. You're welcome. Please hold on. Let me quickly enable my do not disturb mode. Yes, I need to enable it quickly, because if I don't do that, a call might just come in. A lot of things. I don't like that kind of disturbance. The market keeps pushing to the upside. No problem. We may have now, when the sellers come in now, we may just have this very violent push to the downside, and that will be a liquidity sweep, just like you see this one, just like this one. Markets like to copy itself, most of it, so you have to be like careful. You see, if we have an inverted hammerhead candle, like a red candle here, that's a sign of reversal. It might just be a sign that we need to like start going with the sellers. But don't worry, let me mark this as a favorite, then we will check the rest of the markets. We may have a breakout here, no problem. Okay, we have this kind of closing on the round number now. If it comes up here a little bit, I'll go with the sellers. Yes, I'm expecting a push to the downside, so let's see if that happens. Now you remember this 3 bar up, this is 3 bar down pattern. Now look at this 3 bar up pattern. You understand? This 3 bar up pattern, this 3 bar down. You can see these are the things I'm talking about. You understand? Okay, we should have a red candle. I'm expecting a red candle. Please don't push to the upside. Yes, we can say it's demo, but for me it's real. Like I take the demo session seriously. Hey, Elasto Waza, thank you so much for joining. I'm so sorry I couldn't pronounce that name properly, and I'm so sorry if I butchered the name. But I know you. You know I'm talking about you. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today, guys. Please let's click this like button. I want us to get this like count up. Please, thank you so much. Thanks for asking. I'm fine. I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. Thank you so much for asking. Now you see, let me show you two things now. In fact, I'm going to mark these two places. Then I'm going to send it to the Telegram channel. If you're here to join the Telegram channel, the link is in the description below. You understand? Yes, thank you very much. So look at this. Look at this. So I'm going to mark them separately. You understand? So that you can understand. We have two good examples of look at this. We have two good examples. The first example here is I call this on 3 bar down pattern. Now I did not invent this pattern, so please don't give me. I don't own any accolades on this. You understand? But I'm just explaining it how it works. Look at this. You can see. Yes, yes. Okay, QM, Abby. And no worries. We'll talk about QMs too. So this other one now is this one. Let me mark it with this. Let me just mark it with this. It doesn't matter which color I mark. We see this 3 bar down pattern, and this 3 bar up pattern. Now you see, anytime you have a 3 bar down pattern, you are more likely to end up with a green candle. You can see this green candle. Look at this green candle now. Let me do the screenshots. You understand? Yes, this 3 bar down pattern. You see, most of these patterns, I can tell you. Oh, let me do another screenshot. This one is not good. Okay. Okay, good. So these 3 bar down. Now 3 bar up pattern. You see, both of them are the same. They are just opposites. You understand? Look at this now. The 3 bar up starts like the first two candles starts with like an engulf. You can see. Then you have one more candle in the same direction. Now look at this. This one starts as an engulf also. Then you have one more candle in the same direction as the second candle. It's as simple as that, basically. That's how to recognize it. And you see, this pattern is all over the markets. I'm telling you, you can keep this another one, but this one is not exactly like you know. You can see there are different versions of it. If you look through the market, you see it. There are plenty all over the place, and most of the time they work. This is another 3 bar up pattern. You can see this is another 3 bar pattern here. For those who cannot identify it easily, let me show you. This is it. You have 3 bar up, you have red candle following it. You see, this gap up is a confirmation now. Now you can now take your trade above this round number. You win the trade. It's simple. So you can see 3 bar up. Let's go back to where we were. Let me show you. We have another this 3 bar up. You can see it ends with it. It's followed by no. This is a binary options trading. It's almost like forex, but it's not forex. Now, if those futures, like those future contracts that people do on forex, this is like the miniature version of it. You know, those contracts last. Some of them last a day, a week, a month. This one is just for 1 minute, or you can set anytime you actually want. Basically, you understand. So you can set 2 minutes, you can set 3 minutes, you can set 5 minutes, but we're trading a 1 minute time frame here. You understand? I think that's a very good segue to go into the setup, because I've not actually talked about the setup. We may have a thought breakout here. Let me mark it quickly. You see this area? We have first touch high, second touch high. A price come. Oh, they've touched this area already. You know what? Let me clear this. We already understand what 3 bar up and 3 bar down patterns are now. Oh, this would have been a very good one, but no worries. Sometimes it happens like that, so we don't need to worry too much. Let me just mark the visible areas, like the places I can see. Okay, Jacob, please, how many Telegram accounts? It's just one. Oh, please. You know I used to say it. Now I only have one Telegram channel, and my Telegram channel is the link in the description below. If you go searching for Barter-Pro and you enter the wrong one, I didn't send you that one. What I sent you is click the Telegram channel link in the description below. Telegram is wild. You understand? There's a lot of I've not seen anybody impersonate me, but it's very possible people might be impersonating me right now. Please, I beg you in the name of God, use the link in the description below. It is very important to do that. You understand? And another thing is that I don't sell signals. If you see any Barter-Pro telling you that they sell signals or telling you that they do copy trade, those are the fake ones. Please, I beg you in the name of God, use the link in the description below. Don't go searching Telegram. I beg you in the name. I cannot emphasize it enough. You understand? There's a whole lot of crazy people on Telegram, and Telegram is like the wild wild west. Please, I don't want you falling into wrong hands. Follow instructions, guys. It is very very important that you follow instructions, and you'll be fine. Okay. Thank you so much for doing that. Don't fall for any all these what do they call themselves, scandalous or scamacious elements. Use the link in the description below. It will take you straight to the platform. That is that's the real platform I'm using right now. That's why I prefer people using the links. You understand? I could have told you the name, but even if you have the name, use the link. The link is better than, you understand. So, and they give you a free account. Like once you register for your account, you get a free demo account that you can use to practice. Now, once you are done, come back to this. Oh, okay, spotted several three bar up. Yes, there's a lot of three bar ups I'm seeing in the market right now. Look at this, is a three bar down pattern too. You understand? Another three bar down pattern. So sometimes market just like repeats itself like that. But it's not all the three bar ups you're gonna take. You have to take the highest probability ones. You understand what I'm saying? Like this one is not a three bar up pattern. This one, let me show you. This is not a three bar up pattern. This one is not. Even though it gives us this red candle, it is not. Let me tell you why it is not. The reason why you see this red candle, yes, you no, you can't trade solely on three bar ups. Now, if you want to study three bar ups and you want to trade solely on it's not a strategy. You have to learn how to combine other reasons, like other conflicts. Let me show you something now. Now, assuming this was a three bar up, it will make sense. But you see, the reason why you are getting this red candle is because of this supply area here. I told you that when you have supply areas, that's where you have sellers. It is sellers that push the price down and give you a red candle. It is the sellers. Look at this. So this pattern now that is trying to imitate three bar up pattern now, it closed inside a round number on it closed on a round number inside a supply zone. That's why the sellers came in, and we have gap up. So there are still some, like I could still take this trade now based on the fact that it is not three bar up. Yes, I understand. So I can't use that, but I can use the fact that it is inside a supply area and we have a gap up and it's closing on a round number. Those are three good reasons to take the trade. I remember I told you you need three good reasons to take a trade. Four good reasons is sufficient. Anything more than four is overkill. You understand? It's even better. You get it, just. But the thing there is, you need at least three. If you have two reasons, don't take the trade. Don't. Or if you feel like you have to take the trade, you've got to have it. Then reduce your amount. Reduce your amount, like very small amount, so that even if you lose that trade, it won't affect your balance that much. Look at this now. We have an exhaustion candle, but we have a gap down. We could go with the sellers, but we have a gap down. You see, the beauty of following all these instructions is that you will not take plenty trades, but you take more of high probability trades, because the more reasons you can combine, the higher the probability of you winning. You get the gist, guys. Please, I want you to help me click the like button so that we can have the rest of our friends. You can see the rest of our friends are not joining yet because we are not clicking the like button. Let's go ahead and click the like button. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. Let's just do it together so that it can give us a spike. We need that spike actually. You get it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. So you can see we have this exhaustion candle, but the exhaustion candle on its own, you can't trade based on exhaustion candle. You need more reasons, and if you don't find the reasons, you don't take look at this now. There are two reasons why I can go with these sellers here. Number one, we have an outside bar. Outside bars can give retracement. Now outside bar retracement is about 60%. You understand? The next thing is that we have Maraboso candle. Maraboso candle can give us another maybe 65%. You understand? So if you combine the two, you're probably close to like 65% already. T-Pain, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Sorry, is this the real T-Pain? If this is the real T-Pain, you're most welcome. Thank you so much for joining. And if you have the other one too, you understand, you are still welcome anyways. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate. Guys, if you are here to click the subscribe button, go ahead and click the subscribe button. See, you don't need to wait. There's so much value on this channel. There's so much value. You understand? So you don't need to wait to be told. Just click it. Go ahead and click it. Yes. And you have the permission. You understand? Now look at this now. We have this push to the upside. I don't see any opportunity here yet. We'll not take this trade. I'm not going to follow the market, to like blindly. I'm not going to do that. You get the gist. Let's just leave it the way it is. Let it keep going. But we can keep an eye on the market. You understand? So let's check another. Let me read the message. Hey, Gemworld. Gemworld is in the house, everybody. Thank you so much for joining Gemworld. You understand? She has told me not to hail her too much again. But there's no way I have to hail her because Gemworld is the OG of this channel. Is one of the OGs of this channel right now. So thank you so much. Anytime she comes, we have to recognize. So thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate. Guys, if you want to be an OG like Gemworld, it's very simple. You understand? Just make use of that super thanks. You're welcome. Yes, just make use of that super thanks, this the super chats or the super stickers. You understand? And to actually take it the top up a notch, also you can consider one of our YouTube membership. You can just become one of our YouTube members, just like Shola. You understand? I don't know if Shola is in the house right now, but he's one of our OGs too, and the same as Robert, and the same as Oga Daniel. So thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you guys. So anytime any of them shows, you understand, if you see the way I'm hailing them, please don't mind me. I have to just do that. Thank you so much. You get. Thank you so much. Yes, guys, thank you so much for clicking that like button. I really appreciate. You can see all our friends now, they are joining because we clicked the like button. So please go ahead. If you are just joining us, let me click the like button. If you are here to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe. There's so much value on this channel. Let's change the markets. Let's check another market. The market was good a little bit this evening. Uh, Tadiwo, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much, bro. What are you doing right? Because I don't understand. Oh, what am I doing right? Oh, okay. Now, let me explain. You know what? You are going to get the full gist, not in, this sometimes these live sessions, they are too short, really. You can't really explain everything. Something I probably spent like 3 years learning. It's going to be hard to just explain everything once, but let me give you the gist. You see, this is binary options trading, and it's slightly different from forex, because you seem kind of familiar with forex. So let me just explain. Now, the best way to explain this is, I know a lot of you are familiar with futures, like in forex. Like you set a particular time, then you go with a particular sentiment in the market, probably to go up. Now, immediately you enter that trade, your time begins to count. This is exactly same thing that happens here. Once we enter the trade, now we set it in such a way that our trade closes when the candle closes. So the only thing we are focused on is the candles. We are focused on the candles. Like, look at this now. Now, if you can predict that probably we'll have these buyers coming for the next candle, then you go with the buyers in the next candle. And as long as this once you enter, as long as the market stays above your entry, even if you don't have a green candle, yes, it's as simple as that. You understand? That's profitable for you. Let me go with just one small amount. I'm expecting to go with the buyers, but if I have a gap down, okay. You know what? If the price comes down into this on this round number, this 0.86200, I'll go with the buyers. Now, I can see that the probability of going with the buyers is there, but there's something called margin of safety. I just want to test this because usually I wouldn't go against the trend. You see, we have a trend here. I wouldn't go against the trend. But even if you are going to go against the trend, you have to do it in a very wise way. Let me put it that way. You understand? I'm expecting price to come down under this round number, then I'll take the trade to the upside. That's the safest place for me to take the trade. Why? Because we have a level. We have a level down here. So there are certain concepts you need to learn to understand how to actually trade binary options properly. Okay, look at this now. We have a QM here. Let me show you. Mojid, I know you were asking about QM the other time. Look at this. Look at this. We have QM here. This is now what you call QM is when you have this ABC to the upside and push to the downside. That's the QM. But you see, to know if this QM is going to work at all, we need to go to a higher time frame to go and find an engulf. Now we have an engulf here, but this engulf does not look valid to me. Now you can see we have an engulf here in M5. So we didn't see a very good M3, but when I went to M5, I saw the engulf. Now the next thing I will do is to go to lower time frame to go and mark all the entries above this QM shoulder. I'll show you. You see, this is the QM shoulder. This up area is where the QM shoulder is. We need to check higher time, a lower time frame to see if we have entries. So I found one in M1, another one in M3, no S30. I mean, but you see, it's not a fresh one, so I'm not going to take it. But I've seen another one still in S30. I'm going to mark it. It's overlapping with M1. It's another entry. It's down here, and it's a fresh entry. I'll mark everything so that you can see it clearly. Just hold on. Let me check S15 for one more time to see if we can. Okay, I'm back to M1. Then I will color code everything so that you can see it clearly. So look at that. This is the last one we saw. This is the last entry we saw, and this is the one we saw before it. Now in demo account, sometimes you are not able to like see it immediately unless you refresh. So now you can see price is coming up into this entry. Immediately price touches this entry, I'm going to go with the sellers. This is how to take QM trades. Now, I don't know if Lily is in the house. You've been asking about entries, entries, entries. This is what I'm talking about, entries. Now I have a QM entry up here. I'm not going to wait for candle close. Immediately price touches the entry. That's when I'm entering. You understand? That is how you enter for this kind of trade. When you so the kind of strategy you are trading will determine the kind of entry. You understand? This is a rejection trade now. So we are using the rejection trade approach here. Immediately price enters here. We don't wait. We go with no hesitation. Just go with the sellers. You understand? It's as simple as that. Now the reason why I said no hesitation is because some people will still hesitate and say, is it going to pull back? You don't need to bother if it to pull back or not. The most important thing is, have you done your homework well? Is it a proper is it a proper QM? Have you checked all the confirmations? Have you checked the entry? Have you marked the entry correctly? Immediately you've done that. You understand? Don't worry about it. Just take the trade. Because you see, the more you worry about it and you don't take the trade, and the trade now goes in the direction you want it to go, it is very painful. And it's going to affect your psychology. You get the gist. So what you need to do is once you've marked your entry, take the trade. Don't worry about it. We have another QM down here, but I'm not going to take it because we don't have a what they call it. We don't have we didn't break the previous swing. So this is not a confirmed QM. You understand? So we cannot take this trade right now. Or let me just say. So it doesn't seem, you see, this is a QM shoulder. Let's go to M3. Do we see, okay, we have an angle of, can you imagine? Well, anyways, we've seen the angle of an M3. Okay, let's see if we have lower time frame entry under there's one inside here. There's one inside the QM shoulder. I'm coming. I'll read your message. If price enters this entry, I'm going to go with the buyers. Sorry, I think it's Idowu or Shadow. I couldn't see your message. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like take this trade. Okay. So I'm going to mark everything. I'm expecting a pullback to the upside. But you see, this entry is not is not a very good entry. So if I lose this trade, I deserve it actually. Yes. We may still win, but if it doesn't end up as a okay, if it comes down to this round number, I can take this trade. This is a very good entry. Yes. It's a good entry. Oh, we're gonna lose this. Okay, fine, no problem. Like I said, you take your trades. Let me go back to that entry again. Let me mark the proper entry. This is the proper entry here. This is where I took the last two trades here. So now you don't need to worry about if it's going to retrace, if it doesn't retrace. No. You've done your homework. You understand? You have a high probability trade. Now, if the probability doesn't favor you, it's okay. Why? Because you've done your work, your homework, everything you needed to do, you've done it for that trade. Now, if you keep taking 10 trades like this, you're most likely going to win 7 out of it. You understand? And you may lose 3 out of it, so it's fine. Hey, Tadiwo, sorry, I couldn't. Your last message, I couldn't read it. Please, let me resend it so that I can read your last message. Thank you so much. I missed that last message here. Okay, let me refresh this one. Though I'm rooting for the QM entry up here. It's a good one actually. This one is a good one, so I know we can take the trade. We don't have any opportunity here again for now, so I'll keep this one as a favorite. Let's check the rest of the market. This seems like a double top. It's probably going to push to the downside. Okay, let me read your message quickly. Oh, what's QM? You know what, bro? Whatever you're doing is all wrong, unfortunately. Yeah, please go ahead and enlighten me. I will really appreciate if you can throw a little bit more light to that. No, actually, the thing there is, I'm human, and I accept that I can be wrong sometimes. You get the gist. So you understand, we're all human. We can be wrong, and there's this thing I thought of one day. It's Have you ever seen somebody playing game and you are just a spectator and you're watching? Do you observe that you begin to see a lot of blind spots while the person is taking is actually playing the game, but the person playing the game actually cannot see it? Have you observed? Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You understand? Because you see, sometimes it's very easy when you're in a spectator's chair. You understand? You can see a lot of things that like there are certain things I'll probably miss now that you guys can be seeing over there. Now you see, all of us were here. You understand? I can feed off your energy to take certain trades. Like I have some friends now, they have not joined yet, but once they are in the market, you see them. People like Clay, but just some stuff you need to learn. Uh, oh, Sorry, I couldn't finish reading your message. Anyways, so immediately those friends are in the chat now. You will know that you see them already. You understand? You see that immediately they come now. They will tell you, okay, we have a fair value gap here. We have this in here, and most of the time I see some of those trades, but I'm probably thinking about it in another way. You understand? So anytime we are in live like this, you understand, it's not just for me. I'm sharing what I know. You understand? And if there's something I've missed, you can point my attention to it and say, Baka, it's as if you missed something, or maybe there's a supplier there. The bars are going to retrace, or we have a supplier, or we have a demand there. You understand? Oh, that's a fair value gap, or that's a 3 bar up pattern. You understand? When we do like that, all of us, we're learning. You get the gist. So I really accept sometimes that I might make certain mistakes, and trust me, I'm not above correction. You understand? Like look at this now. We have an evening star pattern. I'm expecting the buyers to come here, but I will not take this trade. Why? Let me read the message quickly. Oh, sometimes I miss these messages. Now the reason why I will not take this trade is because number one, we don't have enough confirmation to go with this trade. Now look at this. We have this doji, but you see this doji is not a like it's not inside a range. You understand? Dojis work best in ranging markets. You understand? So anytime you see a doji and it's not inside a ranging market, you understand? Don't take a doji trade unless maybe you can find that doji trade. Tell you what I mean. I'll clear everything now. Then I would highlight this doji. No, not this one. Let me highlight the doji quickly. Look at this. We have a doji here, and we know that anytime price breaks the doji, either to the up or to the downside, we are most likely going to have a retracement. But look at this. We have evening star pattern. Evening star pattern is usually accompanied by a green candle. I've mentioned it several times. Now we have a doji break. We're expecting a green candle also. Look at this. Now at the beginning we have a gap down on this round number. That would have been perfect because now so far we have two good reasons to go with the to go with the buyers, but there's no third reason. You understand? Like it's just two reasons. It's not enough. You get the gist. Now, if you don't have enough reasons to go with the buyers, there's one thing you can do. You can just reduce the amount. Maybe go with like $2.5 just to try the market. If it would actually go with the buyers, you understand? Or you don't take the trade at all. You just don't take the trade. See now we have a doji break to the downside. We have gap down, but it's not enough reason for me to take this trade right now. It's not. I'm not going to take the trade. Now, you may end up missing out on a lot of seemingly good trades, but they're not like high probability trades. And what we need is high probability trades. Now, it will retrace from this now. That would be nice. But you can see if we had gone with the buyers because we have gap down and doji break, we would have lost this trade. You get the gist. So let's check the market again. Oh, I cleared this entry. No. We need that entry. If price comes back up here, I want us to take that QM trade. I want us to take that QM trade. Look at this. I want us to take the QM trade. So I'll mark the entry all over again. Let's do that. This is a supply area on its own. Then I know probably in S15 we have another entry. Is there anything I miss? You understand? I always stand to be corrected because no man is an island. Let me mark this as lower time frame entry. Save it. Then we'll go back to M1 and we wait for this entry. Oh, not this one. No. The entry is meant to be up here. Let me mark it again. Not this one down here. I think it's an S15. Let's go. Okay, found it. Precision should be your second. No. Precision should be your second name. Okay. I thought it was playing with me for a moment. Okay, cool. So we'll just wait for price to come back. We'll keep an eye on this market. Let's check that other market we marked. Let me clear everything here and remove it from the favorites because we don't see any opportunity there. Guys, if you have any questions, please go ahead, put in the comment section. Put the comment section. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining. I've not seen the comment section work for some minutes. I hope the comment section is working properly. I don't want it to be like yesterday that the comment section was doing pano pano. Okay. Oh, this could have been a thought breakout, but no worries. We will find a very good clean trade. That's what I'm after actually. Very good clean trades. We need very good clean trades. Now, guys, finding a good trade sometimes takes a long time. I need you to understand that it takes a long time to find a good trade sometimes. So it's good to just be aware of that. Sometimes you may be in the market for the next 30 minutes, just looking for trades, analyzing the market, and you may not find a good one. This looks like a very nice thought breakout. You see what I'm saying? We have first touch low, we have second touch lower low, price came down. Then if price comes back into this channel, into this level, we will go with the sellers. Let me mark the whole zone, like the whole area. So you can see now this is the active zone. I've marked it already. And we have a supply area here. So this supply may be a very good place to pitch our tent right now. Let's mark the supply area. So you can see it's a thought breakouts. Let me go to lower time frame and see if there's any entry. Okay, fine. Now, guys, there's one very important point I want to point out. This comment section, I've not seen it for the past few minutes. I hope, oh God, I hope the network has not made the guys. Please, do me a favor. Let all of us send message to that comment section at the same time. Like all of us at once. Let's just send. It doesn't matter what you even send. Send hi, send hey, anything. Just let's bombard it. Sometimes if we do that, it refreshes it kind of refreshes the server. You understand? Then the thing works. But if it doesn't work, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to like stop this live session. Then we are going to now come back and reconnect. So guys, if you're yet to subscribe now before I do that, so that when we come back you can get the notification. So what you need to do is enable your notification for all notifications on this channel. So after you subscribe, click that notification bell and put it to all. You understand? So that when we come back online, you can join back in. Okay. I think what I just said made sense. You understand? Because the comment section is not working. I'm not seeing it right now. It may be working on your side, but I'm currently not seeing it right now. And in the next, let me say, in the next 2 minutes, I'm going to reset the whole thing so that all of us can rejoin. Okay. So we have an entry here. Oh, it's cool. Thank God it's working. It's back. Thank you. Thank you. Eze, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Guys, if you're new here, and if you're new here, go ahead and send a hi in the comment section. Let me give you a shout out, okay? Thank God the comment section is working now. So thank you so much for doing that, Eze. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. I'll keep an eye on this market because if price comes to that area, we will take a good trade. Oh, let me see this market. We have a breakout here, and we have this one doesn't qualify for an SBD, but let me mark it. This area, okay. Hey, Logo, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate Logo. It's nice to have you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This doesn't qualify for I don't want us cutting corners. This one doesn't qualify for. Now this one qualifies for it. That one doesn't qualify actually. This one qualifies for it because an ABC break. You see this area? It's a DBS. DBS means demand becomes supply. So demand becomes supply is over here. So what we can do now is if price comes into this level, we can go with the sellers. You understand? And our probability of the sellers coming in is going to be on the high side. Please, I have account. Do I need to delete and register your link? No, you don't have to. Now, I would really appreciate if you do that. Now, if probably the account you have right now, you is not like it's not as if you really need it. I would appreciate if you register under me, and let me be transparent with you. You see that link is a referral link. You understand? And I think I'm going to be getting some commissions. So if you really want me to get your commission, like the commissions, you can register under me, but it's not a compulsory thing. I'm just being transparent and open with you. You understand? So anybody who wants, like for example, if you have an account before and you feel like I prefer this guy, I prefer to be under this guy, let me register under him. You can delete your previous account and register under my own. Fine, it's fine. Yeah, I really appreciate that. In fact, thank you in advance for doing that. But you don't have to. Like, it's not compulsory you do that. No, you don't have to. But if you do it, I really appreciate. You get the gist. So some of you will probably just do it for the love. You understand? For the love you have for Barter-Pro. You understand? I remember back then I had an account before, but because of the love I had for my mentor, I had to delete that account, and I've been running that account for a long time, maybe over a year, or I think 2 years. But I deleted that account and I opened another account under him because I just wanted. He has given me so much value. You understand? So I just wanted to. If he gets all my commissions, I'm happy he's the one getting it. You get the gist. So maybe the seed I've sown in the life of my mentor, you guys can sow it in my own life too. You understand? Let's see if that's going to happen. But it's not compulsory. You understand? But if you tell me you want to do it, I'm not going to say no. Thank you. So thank you for doing that. It's not compulsory, okay? It's not compulsory at all. So thank you for doing that. Um, I was going to say something. Now, let me address all the beginners in the house. Now, if you don't have an account yet and you want to register, I have the broker link, the platform we are using currently. I have the link in the description below. Click on the broker link in the description below. It will take you straight to the platform where you can register with your email and you can do your verification, everything. Once you are done, I have something for you on this channel. There's a playlist in the playlist section. It's called Barter-Pro for beginners. You understand? I have 16 videos there for you. I've carefully curated these videos. Go into that place. Miguel La Villa, thank you so much for joining. I'm so sorry. It's nice to have you here. I'm so sorry I butchered your name. I know I didn't pronounce that thing well. So thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I know you know I'm talking about you, but thank you so much for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, all the beginners in the house, so click the broker link and register for your account. Then come back to this channel. Now, there's a playlist called banner option for beginners. Yeah, Printo Pablo, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Hey, my friend from Mexico, thank you so much for joining too. I really appreciate. I'm just seeing your message now. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, if you are currently in the live right now and you are yet to subscribe, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. There's so much value on this channel. And you have a lot of stuff I've prepared for you already. You understand? I'm glad you are here right now, and I've prepared so many nice things for you. Yes, Katik Saduka, my God, I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for joining. I butchered a lot of names this night. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for joining. Thank you very much. I hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, so yes, let's continue. All right. So the thing there is, so I have a playlist. Click on that playlist. You understand? And all the foundational information you need, you'll get it over there. You understand? The experts in the house, they are not always very patient. They just want us to take trades. Yes, Century, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for subscribing. Yes, please, guys, go ahead and subscribe and give the video a like. You understand? Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you very much. Yes, I still have more messages coming in. what's your strategy for day trading? We don't do day trading really. We just trade by the minute actually. So like we don't do like day trading like in the sense of day trading. This is not forex though. Now I know forex people do day trading, but this binary options trading and it's very similar to that. Let me read your message. Oh wow, thank you so much, Miguel Lavia. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Thank you so much for following. Oh, you've learned a lot. I'm so glad you've learned a lot. A lot of people they've been telling me they are learning a lot. And you see, the more you keep telling me that, the more it encourages me. Some of us new kindly direct us to have zero experience. Okay. All right, Pablo. No, so for all the new guys, let's quick do it like this. Click the broker link and register your account. Now once you are done registering, the first step you need to do, they will give you a demo account to practice. The first step you need to do is to go to the playlist section of this channel and you'll see a playlist called binary option for beginners. That is the first step. Yes yes, thank you very much. Now the broker link is in the description. Yes. If now it depends on the kind of device you are using. If you are using a PC, you can easily find the description in below. But if you are using your phone, I think you have to click the menu button somewhere up around here to find the description. But you always find the description. It's there. It's always there. So if you are using your phone, the description should be somewhere up. You see this my cursor now. It should be. It used to be somewhere around here. I know it because I've seen it many times there. So okay now, okay, that's good. That's good, Pablo. Now the thing there is, if you don't see the description, check any of my previous videos. You understand? I have the description in my videos. Like sometimes I put it in the comment section. You understand? For those who are looking for it, it's in the comment section. If you don't see the comment section, you see it in the description of any of my previous videos. I always put it there. I intentionally put it there so that if you don't find it here, you can find it in those videos. Okay. So thank you so much for doing that. Thank you so much. So let's go back to the trades now. Now one more thing before we go into the trades. Now, if you are the type that you want me to train you one on one, like you want me to teach you from scratch, you understand all the steps, step by step, hold your hand, you understand, like carry you through the market one after the other like that. You understand? I'm here for you. You understand? All you need to do is to join the Barter-Pro mentorship. Now, the Barter-Pro mentorship link to join is the Telegram channel link. That link is also in the description below, and I put it in my previous videos in the comment section too. You understand? So go ahead, click on that Telegram channel link and join Telegram channel. Once you're in the Telegram channel link, you want to send me a message. Click on that. There's a tab called Barter-Pro mentorship. Once you click the tag, it will bring you to my personal chat room. We will discuss about your mentorship, how much it's going to be, and we're going to talk about the rest. I'm not going to talk about the price now. I'm not going to discuss price here. Send me a message on Telegram and we will discuss everything in details. Okay. So thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate that. Okay, now let's look for a very good entry. Market is very far from our entry here, but let's check the previous markets. Let me check and read your message quickly. I'm willing to see the trading. Okay, that's good. Now we need to find the setup first. That's the difficult part actually. Finding the setup. Taking the trade is the easy part, but finding the setup is the is the hard part. So let's look for it. We have a sellers area here. This is a supply area, but you see this supply area has been rejected by the sellers. Look at this. Let me show you. You see, this area is a supply area. Let me mark it for you. Look at this. This is a supply area, and because of that, the sellers are pushing the price down. You can see immediately price came into the sellers area. The sellers are pushing the price to the downside. Now they may still push it down again, but I'm not sure about that. Yes, I'm not sure about that because they've reacted once. They may not react again the second time. Now the fresh, we have another fresh supply area up here. Let's mark it. There's another fresh supply area here. You understand that we can actually reference. So I'll mark it again as a supply. These are I mark my supplies. Just get a good strategy, but if you can't, uh, okay. Yeah, we have some gurus in the house. That's good. Like I always say, sometimes it takes a while to find a good setup. But your job is to not take a trade until you find the good setup. You understand? So we are going to keep looking at the market, like keep checking. We're going to keep analyzing. We're going to keep analyzing the market. We're going to keep doing everything we need to do until we find a good setup. If we don't see a good setup, we're not taking the trade. It's as simple as that. So that's one thing I've learned. And sometimes it may be it seems very boring not taking a trade. You understand? You're just analyzing the market, but that is the boring job that traders do. You understand? We have, oh, this is a very good. Okay, wait, we're in S30. Wow. No, we should be in M1. We have this common point of rejection here, and we have a level here. Let me clear this. Let's mark the level first. Let's mark the level. Now let's mark the common point of rejection. Now, if this was a ranging market, this would be nice. Let me look at this. Oh, usually use 2 minutes for retest. Okay. Yeah, some people use 2 minutes actually. But I usually don't use 2 minutes. I use either 1 minute or 5 minutes. You understand? If you want to check my 5 minutes trade, like on my real account actually, I have this playlist called M5 coverage. There was a time I was really encouraging my students. Now I still encourage my students to take 5 minutes trades because it teaches them patience. So if you want to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, you can go ahead and click the Telegram channel link. It's in the description below. Let's mark this demand. We have a demand area here. Demand area is where you have the buyers. Let's check. I'm checking the lower time frame to see if we have an entry. But you see this push to the downside is crazy. But I'm going to take the trade. Then I'll mark it. I don't have time to mark it now. Okay, now we've taken the trade. If it comes down again, I'll take one more. I'm expecting a push to the upside. Okay, I'm going to mark it. Don't worry. I just want this trade to end. I'm expecting a push to the upside. Good. Oh my God. I forgot to change. I forgot to change the trade amounts. I was using this 2.5. I was using this 2.5 dollars the other time, for example, and I forgot to change it back to the normal amounts. But that was a very beautiful. Now let me now show you why I took the trade. I was going into lower time frame to look for entry. This is the entry we traded. Let me show you. This is the entry we traded, and this is how we take our trades. We don't take our trades randomly. You understand? Because a lot of people actually think, the candles move randomly. They are not random. You understand? So let me mark this lower time frame entry for you, and I'll mark the demand area quickly. So let's see. We'll go back to M1. Look at this. This was the entry we took. Right on the entry, and it pulled to the back and pulled back to the upside. Remember I told you. Now let me give you the reasons. Remember I told you that this area is a demand area, and I marked it green. You can see demand area is where you have the buyers, and anytime price comes into a demand area, the buyers are going to respond. Now you see this whole area now is already a basic market structure. Let me show you quickly. Look at this. Now, because we have buyers entry and we can connect the buyer's entry. So we have buyer's entry, we have another buyer's entry, and under it right now we have a what? We have a demand area. You understand? If this candle closes and give us a gap down, we can go with the buyers. But now it gives us the gap up. We cannot go with the buyers again. Why? Because I said it in the afternoon that gap down is in favor of the buyers, gap up is in favor of the sellers. You see, immediately you are planning to go with the buyers and you see a gap up, you don't take the trade again. Hey, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry I can't pronounce your name, but thank you so much. What country is that? It looks like Russian, or maybe I'm not sure, but is that Russia? That I'm looking at that language. I really need to learn Russia. Guys, if there's anybody that can teach me Russia, I would really appreciate. Please, I really want to learn. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. NSA pre-immunity. Did I read that correctly? So you can see the buyers came in eventually, but we are not going to take this trade. We are not going to. Yes, we have a gap down now. Let's go with the buyers. I'll take one more. I'm expecting a push to the upside now, and I'll tell you why. Hey, Soro, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. I'm expecting the buyers to come in. Why are they pushing to the downside? We have a gap down. We have a reversal sign. This what they call it? This candle is a reversal sign, and we have a gap down in favor of the buyers, and we're in a demand area. Those are three good reasons to take the trade. But no problem though. The thing there is, like I said, it is based on probability, and if we don't win the trade, fine. The probability is against us. We'll just take it like that. But let me see. I want to see where this probably a fake out, because you see we still have another demand down here, and we still have another demand here. Or it may be a liquidity sweep, then the price will now go back up, because I've seen it happen many times. Let me mark this demand here. I've seen it happen many times. So if it pushed to downside now, it's probably because it's a liquidity sweep. And I probably should have anticipated the liquidity sweep, but I was expecting price to come back and give us a push to the upside. But it's fine, no problem. Let me mark this as a demand. So we'll go with the highest probability. And I was because of the gap down is in favor of the buyers, but it doesn't mean the buyers will always come in. You understand? So if price comes back to this area, we can go with the sellers here. No problem. We'll keep an eye on the markets. Let me see if we have a kind of decision point up here. Okay. We have one down here, and price may actually reject from here. Price may reject from here. How are you, Mojid? It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Then there's another area up here. Okay, good. I can go with the sellers here, but I'll need one more confirmation. If we have a gap up, I'm going to go with the sellers. You see, the sellers they're already showing themselves, and I don't want the market to just all of a sudden push. So if I don't have a gap up, now I'm not going to take the trade again. I'm not going to take the trade again. I wanted to take the trade up here. It would have been a nice one, because that lower time frame entry we found is the one reacting. Let's mark it. This one. You can see this particular one. No, not this one. This one is I'm talking about this one. So here we go. Yes, it's this one. So we may still have the red candle, but the probability of the sellers is not as high anymore. So I'm not going to take the trade with the sellers again. You see, immediately price pushes to the upside now. The movement of the market should be upward right now. But we'll keep an eye on these markets. Let me save it as a favorite. Then let's keep checking. Market is making a base here. You see, this is a range. This is a range. Market is making a base here. They may actually go back up because they are trying to make a double bottom. Oh, you see, look at that demand area now. It's been rejected. The buyers rejected the price. I told you. I guess what they are trying to make here, they are trying to make a double bottom here. Then they will push to the upside because this looks like double bottom already. When market rejects from the same area violently twice like this, is a double bottom. And anytime you see a double bottom, market is trying to tell all the buyers it is time to buy. So you see all the buyers now, they are going to push into the market. Let me change this. This is not the one I want to change. Okay, this one is this one I want to change. No, not this one, but no worries. Let me clear everything. I want to mark all the areas again. We have a supply here. This supply area. Hey Mojid, welcome back. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Okay, fine. We have a supply area here, but remember I told you that the market is making a double bottom here from this demand down here. From this demand down here, they are going to push to the upside. Let me mark this place. So we have to keep analyzing the market until the opportunity shows. If the opportunity doesn't show, we don't take another trade. We will wait. But eventually, the opportunity would surface if we keep searching the market, for a very good entry. Right now, as it is, I'm thinking the market may just push past. I have explained the morning star pattern and the evening star pattern, and I just explained in detail today. I thought we were in the market. I explained in detail. You know what? You need to rewatch this particular session because I really did justice explaining both. Actually, sincerely, I did. Like I broke it down. In fact, while I was doing that, some experts in the house, they were really feeling bored because they get bored with all those elementary things. Oh, let me check quickly. Hey, Miss Cherry Coco, thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. Yes, we have our friends that are coming back now. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Let me mark this place again. Yes. So we don't have any opportunity yet. We'll just keep checking the market. Okay, are we gonna have we can have the sellers come in, but we cannot take a trade unless, let me check the lower time frame. I want to see if I can go with the sellers. Let's go with the sellers here. I'm expecting a push to the downside. I'll tell you why I took the trade with the sellers. I saw an entry there. If it goes up again, I'll take one more. There's another entry up here. Okay, it's retracing now. Thank you. Sorry, I need to mark the entries before I go back to M1. There's another entry up here. We have a gap up in favor of the sellers. So I'm expecting a red candle or at least a push to the downside, like a rejection. Let's see. Please don't jump. Thank you. That's good. So there was an entry. I let me show you the entry. There was an entry I found in lower time frame. I think it's on S15. Okay, you can see there's one here, but this is not the one I took. I took this one down here. Let me mark the entry for you so that you can see. See, sometimes you just want the best trades. So you will go the extra mile to find the entries. Look at this. This was the one I took. So I took it right above this round number here. You can see it didn't pull back, gave us that red candle. But look at this other one I marked here now. I won't just trust this right now because we have a gap down in favor of the buyers. So the buyers can come in and break this level and close up here. It's very possible. But when you have a gap down, it's in favor of the buyers. You don't go with the sellers. You just leave the market. Let it be. Look at that entry I marked now. You can see it's reacting. That's how you take your trade, guys. But now I have a feeling that the market will start pushing to the upside now. You understand? So we have a supply here. We'll reference that supply when price comes there. Let's check the rest of the markets. Oh, okay. Normally I would go with the sellers after this, but I should not do that now. Why? Because we have a strong, what they call it. We have a strong um momentum to the upside. And look at it. These are strong candles. You understand? Now, maybe you know what? Let me read it. Let me just go with small amounts. If I have a gap up, I would take a small risk. I'll go with sellers. If I don't see a gap up, then I'm not going to take the trade. That's the only confirmation I can have. We have a gap down. You can see we are not taking the trade. When you have a gap down like this, don't take the trade. Yes, you are not taking the trade. Just leave it. Now you may still have a red candle as we anticipated, but you understand. You see, this red candle can change to green at any time. I'm telling you, it can change. Let me check lower time frame to see if we have a decision point. Okay, we can take advantage of that decision point. I'm expecting price to retrace to the upside a little bit. Then we win this trade. If it doesn't do that, fine. We only entered with small amounts. Okay. Let me check S5. Okay, let's see. We'll go back to M1. So we'll see if the retracement we're expecting happens. If it doesn't happen, it's fine. It's small amounts. You understand? It's fine. Okay. We won the trade, you can see. So, but when you want to take risky trades like that, go with small amounts. Now, if I had not taken that trade and it went the way I expected, I was going to feel bad. But nowadays, because I've been working on my psychology personally, you understand? Every trader should actually work on their psychology. So you don't allow things like, oh, this may be a good one. There's so much opportunity to go with the sellers here. Look at this. The sellers finally came in again. I missed out on this trade. Though, I told you that I was not going to take the trade, even if the sellers come back there. But these sellers are strong, man. They're very strong. See the push. Everybody's selling. Don't worry, let's leave this market. Let's check another market. You know what? Let's do something different. Let's check the crypto market because a lot of people think I can go with the sellers here. Let's go with the sellers. Oh, if it comes to that round number, let's go again. I'm expecting a push to the downside. I'll tell you why. Please don't jump to the upside because I expect a red candle. Actually, that round number is a very strong round number, so we should have a pullback to the downside. Let's see. We should have a pull to the downside. It's a thought breakout, and we have let's see. We have gap up. Everything checks out. Everything checks out for a red candle. No. Everything checks out for a red candle, guys. Everything. When I say everything, everything checks out for a red candle. Look at this. And this round number two, it's a very good confirmation. I'm trying to see the reason why the market did not pull back at that time. Let's refresh this. Everything checks out for a red candle. Now the sellers are trying to come. Hey, Subteria, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're feeling great today. You can see the sellers are coming in now. Yes, thank you so much. Yes. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, no problem. Sometimes, like I always say, you just have to move on. But don't worry, let's check for another good opportunity in the market. Let's analyze this market a little bit. We're in a ranging market here right now. You can see up, down, then up, down. Prince, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, yeah, thank you so much. No worries. Yeah, we'll be back again in about, let me say, 12 hours. You understand? We'll again. So thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate. Guys, if you're here to subscribe, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. You understand? Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, cool. I'm trying to mark the boundary. Hey, Trailer, it's nice to have you here. Is that Ogao or Ogao? Which one? uh, so now. Yes, so yeah, correct. Yes, so okay, I'm looking at this right now. Yeah, NSA. Okay, AUD card. Yes, you see now. These are our friends in the house now. You see, they are giving us a okay. Um, okay, we have a UD card here. Let me see. You know what? Let me check. Hey Godwin, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know it's not easy, Niger. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Trilla, thank you so much. Yes, no, it's not that easy, but trust me. Trust me with the right knowledge. It does. It does get easy. I'm telling you. It does get easy with the right knowledge, actually. It does get easy over time. I usually don't like going with the I don't like jumping with the momentum like this, like going with them. But this is what will happen. If hey Sole Master, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, if I've yet to given you a shout out, send a hi in the comment section. Let me give you a shout out, okay? Yes, I will give you a shout out. Don't worry, it's free of charge. You don't need to pay for that one. And please go ahead and give this video a like, please. Immediately price enters into this supply area. I'm taking the trade. But let me check the lower time frame entries. If I have an entry inside, then I would prefer to take the entry instead of the whole okay, we have an entry inside. We'll mark this entry. So what I will do is I'll take one when it enters immediately, then I'll take another one when it enters the entry. Yes, are we seeing a liquidity sweep? I won't call it a liquidity sweep. I think it's a momentum to the upside. It's just going. You understand? There's really no liquidity to mop again. So I think people are just buying now. They are pushing the price to the upside. Oh, they retraced. Okay, fine. You know what? We can go with the buyers after this. We have a demand area down here, especially if you have a gap down. It would be nice. Or give us a give us a Marabuzu candle. Please give us gap down. Sometimes at the end it just freezes like that. It's very annoying when it does that. Sorry, Gary. Let me read your message. Please don't go down. Give us a green candle because we deserve it. Sorry, I couldn't read your message. We have a demand area down here. We have a demand area down here where we have buyers. You understand? My plan was to take the trade at under this entry, but it just froze. Like I don't know why it freezes like that sometimes. It's very annoying when it freezes when everybody's trying to like enter. It freezes like that. It's very annoying. Don't give us a red candle. This buyers area, and we have evening star pattern. So I'm expecting a green candle. Yes, something like that. I'm expecting a green candle. Come on. Okay, let's go with the buyers one more time. I'm still expecting that push to the upside because everything is going up. Sorry, let me check the message. Okay. Sorry, somebody's trying to call my attention. Mujid. Somebody's trying to call my attention. Okay. The yeah, the link is in yeah, the Barter-Pro mentorship. The link is in the description. Yes. If you want to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, click the Telegram channel link in the description below. You understand? So just go to the description. You will see the Telegram channel link. Click it. It's in the description below. Yes, yes. I skipped the message. I'm trying to look for it. Okay. Send the message. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, if you want to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, you understand, where I teach my students one-on-one, you understand, all you need to do is to click the Telegram channel link in the description below. And once you click the Telegram channel link, now, once you join the Telegram channel, then send me a message on Telegram. If you want to send me a message on Telegram, there is this Barter-Pro mentorship tag. I usually put it under all the messages. So if you see it, it's blue like this. Click on it and send me a message. And it will bring you straight to my chat room where we can actually chat. You understand? So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And guys, if you're here to subscribe, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. My time is up right now. Okay, you know what, guys? Let's call it a day. But thank you so much. If you're here to subscribe, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. And also, um, if you're a beginner here and you don't have an account, the link to get your own account is in the description below. It's called Broker Link. That's the broker we are currently using right now. You understand? So thank you so much for joining. Um, we'll be back again in about 12 hours. Yes, I have to leave. My time is up, kind of, so I have to leave right now. But it's not a problem though. We'll be back again. You know, we're always back by God's grace. Everything is by God's grace. You know, you understand. So, thank you so much. I really appreciate NSA. It's nice to have you here, and thank you so much, Trailer. It's nice to have you here too. Thank you so much. So make use of all the links in the description below. Now, if you after this session now, I'm going to be in the Telegram channel to take your messages. So if you want to send me a message, go to Telegram channel now. Click on the Telegram channel link. I'll be waiting for you. So I'll be available to take your messages maybe in the next 10-15 minutes. So if you have any questions, you can send it to me. I'll be there to answer. Okay. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. We'll be back again by God's grace. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace.